Hi all, this is Venkat Krishna from Chris Software Solutions. In this video we are going to see about Selenium components. There are three components in Selenium: Selenium IDE, Selenium WebDriver, Selenium Grid, and each one we will discuss clearly. First one is a Selenium IDE. It is used for record and playback of your actions on your browser. It is going to record all your actions whatever you are performing, and it will replay back to you. And also it is used for identify the elements. But with IDE you cannot able to develop the robust automation scripts which is easy maintainable, easy manageable. You cannot able to develop the automation script. So that is the reason in real time we are not using Selenium IDE to develop the automation scripts, but we are using it for identify the elements. And the Selenium WebDriver is a robust framework. You can able to develop the end-to-end automation scripts with easy maintainable, easy manageable, without any human intervention to run the automation scripts. So no human intervention is required to run your scripts. You can able to automate by using any action in your browser using WebDriver. All the actions you can able to automate by using WebDriver with easy maintenance. And it is purely object oriented API. WebDriver is too faster and it will directly interact with the browser. And even earlier Selenium RC is there, that is deprecated. Selenium remote control, that is the reason I am not discussing much about RC here. And Selenium Grid is used for the third one. It is used for to execute your scripts on multiple browsers, multiple operating systems parallelly. For example, your requirement is your client asked you to execute your scripts on Chrome browser, IE browser, Firefox and Safari browsers. So 4 browsers you want to execute. Let me assume each browser is taking 5 hours. If you will execute one by one, it is going to take 20 hours for us for all 4 browsers. If you will execute all 4 browsers parallelly, it is going to take 5 hours only for us. Similarly, in Windows 5 hours it is taking. Same scripts client asked you to execute it on Mac operating system and Solaris 1 and Windows. These 3 operating systems client asked you to do. One by one you want to do, it is going to take again 15 hours. But client requirement is to complete it in 5 hours. Then parallelly on multiple machines also you can able to perform. That you can achieve by using Selenium Grid. Okay, Selenium Grid is mainly used for parallel executions on multiple browsers and multiple operating systems. So these are all the 3 various components. So we are having in the Selenium site. Coming to the how Selenium is going to work. So let me brief you on this. We are having different controls on our application. These are controls. If Selenium need to click on it, or Selenium need to enter the data, or Selenium need to select item in drop down, first it need to identify, right? Without identifying, how Selenium will perform all these operations? So first Selenium need to identify all these elements on our application. Yes, Selenium will identify all these by using locators. Some locators it is going to use to locate the particular element. Some syntaxes we are having to identify that we are going to learn. So once identified, second part is how to perform operations on it. So that is the second part. So first part is how to identify the elements. Without identification, Selenium will not perform all these actions on it. So Selenium need to identify first, and then Selenium need to perform the action on it. So 2 different things we are going to learn here in the beginning. One is how to identify any element. Second one is how to perform any operation on any element. If you know these 2 things, half of the Selenium part is completed. Okay. So these are all the areas which we are going to learn in the coming videos. And also one more time I am explaining the architecture of the Selenium, how it is working with different components. Selenium IDE is mainly used in real time for identification, and we are going to put whatever the scripts you developed in the WebDriver, we are going to put it into a framework so that easily you can manage, easily you can maintainable. Framework I will discuss more in coming videos. Okay, so and then by using Selenium Grid you are performing on multiple browsers, multiple OS. Okay, as I showed you, you can develop the automation scripts by using Java, C#, Python, Ruby, most of so many languages. As you can observe here, if you go to the documentation here, so in the documentation you can able to see, as I showed you in the previously, it is supporting all these languages, it is supporting all these browsers. Okay, you need to go to the open the Selenium site and go to the download section, wherein which you can able to see all the related to the each and browser, each and operating system, how we need to do and all. And also very important thing here is very well documentation provided here. Go through this documentation, you will get complete details on it. And if it going forward, moving ahead, they have given documentation for each language also. You can observe here. Go next. See, you need to go through the, if at all you are having time, how to install and everything, they are providing very well here. Installation part also, you can see here, like this way they have given how the syntax in each language they have given very clearly, so easily you can understand. But for me, I am focusing present on Java side, and then we will go ahead with the rest of the languages. Okay, so that's all for this video. Thank you.